Example here of using XSLT to transform XML to XML, right? So we saw earlier that we had an input set of courses, right? So we have courses that has a whole bunch of students, Alice and whatnot. So let's convert it. Let's use this XSLT. It's a very simple XSLT. It's going to pattern match the root, right? So the root of the document, and what it's going to generate, it's an output students, right? And then inside of that student is going to apply any other templates that are out there, right? And so there's another template out there that matches courses, course, students, students, right? So basically it's this, right? It's going to look at courses, it's going to iterate over all the students under the students, and it's going to generate, I believe, an output of just students, okay? So it's going to iterate over that, and it's going to generate a student's tag, and then I'm going to extract the first name, the last name, and the username, and extract it and generate this from an incoming XML document that had a first, last, and username. Is going to generate instead an output of first name, last name, and username in the output XML document. Right. So this is the output students XML document that we would expect. Right. So this is the input courses, course, students, first name and first and last is going to generate this output of just students and then just a list of students. So it's a much more flatter representation of the same exact data, right, from previous. So to implement that, I guess I didn't implement it, but it would be the same code as earlier, right? It would open up a resource stream to load the incoming courses.xml. It would create a transformer that would set the transformer to this XSLT. And notice that the extension is .xsl. Okay, it parses it and then it applies it to the incoming and it generates this output student. Students.xml. All right. Here's just an example of doing it now for movies. This is an incoming movies that contains a whole bunch of movies that have a title, plot, and poster. And then to transform it, it generates. I just want to extract just the movie titles, just the names of the titles. Right? I don't care about the plot. I don't care about the poster. I don't care about the directors or anything like that. It generates generates the root movie titles, and then iterates over all the movie on their movies, right? And it just extracts the title and generates the title element with the title value, right? So it generates this titles.xml.